all this made Jesus angry. The temple was supposed to be a holy place. This was the place where blood sacrifices for sin were made. Instead, the temple had become a wicked place. People came to look important and put lots of money in their own pockets. People were sinning instead of coming to be forgiven. What Jesus saw made him so angry that he did something about it. He tipped over the tables of money traders, and all the coins scattered. He made a whip and drove out the sheep and the cattle, and all the doves scattered. And while he was doing this, Jesus demanded, "Take these things away. Do not make my Father's house a house of trade." That made the people angry, and they yelled back, as if to say, "Hey, who do you think you are? Prove to us that you are in charge of this place." When Jesus heard this, he raised his voice for all to hear, and he said, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up." At this, everyone got quiet. The leaders of God's place scratched their heads and closed their eyes, and they thought, "Surely this man is confused." Finally, one of them said to Jesus, "It has taken 46 years to build this temple. Will you really raise it up in 3 days?" Jesus didn't answer. Jesus just walked away. He was right. The leaders did not understand what he was saying about God's special place. This stone temple wasn't God's place anymore. Jesus was God's special place. His body was God's holy temple. His blood would pay for sins. He was better than the places built by Solomon, the Israelites, or Herod. But on that day, no one understood Jesus, although there was a man who thought he did. Jesus reveals God's kingdom. All right, God's holy place would not be a temple made out of bricks or stone with gold and curtains. God's special place would be Jesus. Jesus' body would be the temple. Jesus is the one who will pay for the sins once and for all. So God is making a new people. Jesus is calling people to him. And God has made a new temple, the body of Jesus. And we're going to learn more about how God is doing something new, keeping his promises in a way that no one would have imagined as we do our next story on Wednesday. So I'll see you between 3 and 4.